Welcome to Discovering Gender Diversity, a series that explores a world of unique gender identities, their advantages and challenges. Join us as we uncover narratives, journey across borders, and learn how countries support gender diversity. Polygender, embracing diversity, navigating gender identity development as a polygender individual. Polygender is a term used to describe individuals whose gender identity encompasses more than one gender. It is important to note that gender identity is a deeply personal and internal sense of one's own gender, which may or may not align with the sex assigned at birth. Gender identity development is a complex and individual process for everyone, including those who identify as polygender. Here's a general overview of gender identity development with a focus on polygender individuals. 1. Early recognition. Like all individuals, those who identify as polygender may start to recognize and express their gender identity early in life. This recognition can involve a sense of discomfort or incongruence with the gender assigned at birth. 2. Exploration and discovery. Polygender individuals may go through a period of exploration to understand and articulate their gender identity. This exploration could involve trying out different gender expressions, exploring various gender labels, and seeking information and support. 3. Self-identification. At some point, individuals who identify as polygender typically come to a self-understanding and recognition of their gender identity. This process may involve adopting the label polygender or using a combination of gender labels that reflect their multifaceted gender identity. 4. Social and community support. Finding support from friends, family, or the broader community is crucial in the development of gender identity. This support can provide affirmation, understanding, and validation, which are essential for one's well-being. 5. Navigating gender expression. Polygender individuals may express their gender identity in a variety of ways. This could include a combination of clothing, hairstyles, names, pronouns, and other aspects of presentation that feel authentic to their polygender identity. 6. Advocacy and education. Some polygender individuals may choose to engage in advocacy or education to raise awareness about polygender identities, reduce stigma, and promote understanding within society. It's important to recognize that gender identity development is a highly individualized process, and not everyone follows the same trajectory. Furthermore, societal and cultural factors can greatly influence the way individuals explore and express their gender identity. Polygender individuals, like all individuals, benefit from a supportive and affirming environment that respects and acknowledges their unique gender experiences. It's important to note that gender identity, including polygender identity, is not about seeking advantages or disadvantages. Gender identity is a deeply personal and intrinsic aspect of an individual's sense of self. People identify as polygender or with any other gender identity because that is an authentic expression of who they are. Advantages or disadvantages associated with a particular gender identity are not inherent to the identity itself, but are often related to societal attitudes, acceptance, and the degree of inclusivity within a given community or culture. Here are some points to consider. 1. Diversity of experience. Polygender individuals bring a diverse and unique perspective to discussions around gender. Embracing and understanding diverse gender identities contributes to a richer and more inclusive understanding of human experiences. 2. Breaking binary norms. Polygender individuals challenge traditional binary views of gender, which may help to break down rigid gender norms. This can contribute to a more open-minded and accepting society that recognizes and respects the diversity of gender identities. 3. Increased visibility. The visibility of polygender individuals can raise awareness about the complexity and fluidity of gender. This increased visibility may contribute to a more informed and empathetic society, fostering acceptance and understanding. 4. Advocacy for inclusivity. Polygender individuals may become advocates for inclusivity and diversity, promoting environments that respect and affirm all gender identities. This advocacy can benefit not only polygender individuals, but also the broader LGBTQ+ community. 5. Personal authenticity. For polygender individuals, embracing and expressing their gender identity allows them to live authentically, leading to greater well-being and mental health. Being true to oneself is a fundamental aspect of human flourishing. While there are positive aspects associated with the recognition and acceptance of polygender identities, it's crucial to recognize that challenges and discrimination may also be present. In many societies, there's still work to be done to ensure that all individuals, regardless of their gender identity, can live free from discrimination and enjoy equal rights and opportunities. The focus should be on creating inclusive and supportive environments for everyone to express their gender identity authentically. It's important to clarify that polygender is not a gender itself, but rather a term used to describe individuals whose gender identity encompasses more than one gender. Disadvantages associated with polygender individuals are often rooted in societal attitudes, lack of understanding, and discrimination rather than the identity itself. Here are some potential challenges that polygender individuals might face. 1. Lack of understanding and recognition. In many societies, there is limited awareness and understanding of non-binary and polygender identities. This lack of recognition can lead to a lack of understanding, support, and acceptance from others. 2. Discrimination and stigma. Polygender individuals may face discrimination or stigma based on their gender identity. This can manifest in various forms, including social exclusion, microaggressions, or more overt forms of prejudice. 3. Legal and institutional challenges. Legal and institutional structures in some places may not provide adequate recognition or protection for individuals with non-binary or polygender identities. This can affect areas such as identification documents, healthcare access, and workplace rights. 4. Mental health impact. Experiencing discrimination or a lack of acceptance can have negative effects on mental health. Polygender individuals may face additional stresses related to societal attitudes and lack of understanding about their gender identity. 5. Isolation. Due to a lack of representation and understanding, polygender individuals may feel isolated within both LGBTQ+ and broader communities. Finding supportive social networks and communities that acknowledge and respect their identity can be challenging. 6. Challenges in relationships. Polygender individuals may face challenges in personal relationships, particularly if their partners, family members, or friends struggle to understand or accept their gender identity. It's important to emphasize that the disadvantages mentioned are a result of societal attitudes, norms, and systems, not inherent characteristics of being polygender. Efforts to create more inclusive and understanding communities, education about diverse gender identities, and advocacy for legal recognition and protection can help address these challenges. Additionally, fostering a culture of respect, empathy, and openness contributes to creating environments where all individuals, regardless of their gender identity, can thrive. Determining the best countries for individuals who identify as polygender can be subjective and dependent on various factors, including legal protections, social acceptance, and cultural attitudes. I could provide information on countries that have made strides in LGBTQ+ rights and inclusivity, which may positively impact polygender individuals. However, it's crucial to note that the situation can change and individual experiences may vary. Here are 4 countries that have been recognized for their LGBTQ+ inclusivity. 1. Canada. Canada has been known for its progressive stance on LGBTQ+ rights. Legal protections for gender identity and expression are in place. Canada has a vibrant LGBTQ+ community, and major cities like Toronto, Vancouver, and Montreal are known for their diverse and inclusive environments. 2. Netherlands. The Netherlands has a history of being LGBTQ+ friendly, and Amsterdam is renowned for its open-minded and inclusive culture. The country has legal protections for transgender and non-binary individuals. Dutch society generally values diversity and tolerance. 3. Sweden. Sweden is often regarded as one of the most LGBTQ+ friendly countries. It has legal protections against discrimination based on gender identity and expression. Stockholm, the capital, has a well-established LGBTQ+ community, and the country has a generally progressive social climate. 4. New Zealand. New Zealand has made significant strides in LGBTQ+ rights, including legal recognition and protection for gender identity. Cities like Wellington and Auckland have active LGBTQ+ communities. The country is known for its friendly and inclusive atmosphere. It's important to keep in mind that even in countries with positive LGBTQ+ rights records, the experiences of polygender individuals can still vary based on factors such as regional attitudes, cultural differences, and individual circumstances. Additionally, advancements in LGBTQ+ rights can occur, so it's advisable to check for the latest information and updates. Thank you for being part of this inspiring journey. Your time and engagement are truly appreciated. We hope you've gained insight into the beauty of diversity in our world. Thank you for celebrating it with us. In the video description, you'll find links to explore additional gender identities for a more comprehensive understanding.